Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be another unboxing video. I just have two packages that came today. One's a box. I think it's a slab inside, maybe. And the other's like a smaller package. Both might be slabs. It's interesting the way people send things. So I'm going to open these up and show you what's inside. Personally, I really enjoy unboxing videos because I like to see what other people are buying, what kind of comics they are getting, and the kind of the reasoning behind why they get those books. I also like the reason I kind of like that. I like to see what people are speculating on, and I'm always curious, like to find out new titles maybe that I didn't even know about, and some new stuff. So I'm not quite sure what these are. I'll find out once because I order a lot of stuff on eBay and stuff, and you never know which package it is that's arriving. So, okay, this one I ordered a while ago. This is a book that I'm speculating on a bit, but also it's a book that I like the character, strangely enough. This is Captain Marvel number 14, and it's the first appearance of Kamala Khan, and she's the new Miss Marvel. So it's a character that I actually really like. I didn't think I'd like it. I thought it was one of those kind of like almost diversity hire kind of characters, but actually I truly enjoy the character. And I think it's cool to get her first appearance. So this is her first appearance. This is actually a fairly pricey book. I think it goes for about a couple $100 in this grade. And it's cool to get always a first appearance of a kind of a popular character. So Miss Marvel, if you're not familiar with her, she's a young Muslim kid, and I might do a video about her because she is kind of a cool character, and they're actually going to have a TV series about her. So I've read all the Miss Marvel comics, and it was kind of a good little series. This is just happens to be her first appearance, so it's kind of cool. So that's Captain Marvel number 14. And I find, just so you know, this is a kind of a trick that I do. A lot of people go for the 9/8. I know it's a more a comic where you can get a higher return when you try to resell it, but I go for the 9/4s because it's still a really high grade. And sometimes if you press them, if there's no spine defects or like color breaks, you can just press it and then resubmit it and get the 9/8. So it's a bit of a trick. It's usually about a third of the price, so it's a much cheaper comic to buy it as a 9/4, and it has that potential to go up to the 9/8 if you look at the pictures that they show on eBay and you look along the spine. This one I saw that there was no spine ticks. There was nothing really that I saw that made it a 9/4, but maybe it could use a pressing, and that would make it a 9/8. So just that alone, maybe triples the price. So it's not a bad way to buy. So it's kind of one of my tricks that I use. I look for a little bit cheaper comics and with potential. Now the next one. Okay, hopefully this is not too bad to open up. Okay. Wow, they really taped this one down. So sometimes when I don't like it when people put too much tape. I know that you need to put some tape, but sometimes they really tape things down so there's no way you can get them out. This one really taped down. Okay. Wow, all that just to get, and it's still got more tape on it. Wow. That's the struggle that we have when we open up comics. You get these ones that are just really taped. And my fear is when you're trying to get it out of the taping that you're going to cut the book or, it's like, you got to be really careful. So this one, okay, that's interesting. So this is Mighty Avengers number 1. It's actually, I got a bunch. I think it's like the whole set, 1 through 6. but it's really number one. That's the important one. This, if you're watching the Wanda Vision, inside there's a black character who she's Jessica Rambone, and a lot of people are specking on Spider-Man annual. I forgot which annual it is, but one of the annuals, um, Amazing Spider-Man annual, because it has her Jessica Rambone's first appearance in it. This one has Jessica Rambone as, I think it's Pulsar or Impulse, I think. And this might be the version of the character that appears in WandaVision. So if you're watching WandaVision, this is going to be maybe a hot book, because if this is the version that comes out inside of WandaVision, because the Jessica Rambone character kind of goes through a bunch of transitions. She becomes, I think she becomes binary, she becomes Impulse, and a bunch of other, like, and she even becomes Captain Marvel at one point. So this is sort of her last iteration of all her changes. And I think for the TV show, they might just skip through all the transitions and just get right to the point where she's this character. So I'm hoping that is the case. And this would be her first appearance as that character. So yeah, I always, if I see like a set where you can get 1 through 6, or whatever the set is, I always prefer to buy the set, especially if it's close to the, usually the first one is really expensive, and then the other issues are like less expensive. So sometimes what I found is I picked up sets where the first one is really the pricey book, and the other ones are like a couple bucks each, and it was like maybe an extra $5 to get the whole set than just to buy the number one. So what I do is what I've had happen in the past, where other issues in the set, they become hot and you get like a bonus first appearance or something that was sort of underpriced. So it's sometimes really nice to get a little set of the comics. So yeah, so this is 1 through 6 of the Mighty Avengers. It's kind of cool. So yeah, so those are some of my little bit of spec, I guess, because both are from TV shows. One's from WandaVision, and the other is from Miss Marvel. Uh, but what books are you specking on? What books do you think are going to be maybe hot in the future? And thanks for watching. Bye for now.